I understand that this moment, migrants are really feeling the pressure, and this moment in time is separating families, and the pressure is on. It's a lot of high anxiety going on. People are fighting and wanting to stay in the country, not to be separated from their families, or they've lived in this country for so many years and that's pretty much all they know. And they're now being forced back to their home country. I would rather for them to do that than for what's going to come next. Because what's going to come next is Trump is going to allow the military to start shooting bullets. It's rubber right now. It's rubber bullets right now. But this thing is about to get really nasty. And I would hate to see actual carnage occur, because that's what's happening next. This is too far gone now. These riots that are happening in LA, and it's also being sensationalized by people that are at home, his base, and their communication, because he listens to his base through social media and through Fox. And this is getting ready to get ugly. And he listens to his base. Now he's getting reports of officers were being spit on. They were throwing feces at the officers. And now it has gotten to the point to where they're going to start getting nasty. This is too far gone. When you're out there with your flags of the countries that you claimed forced you to run for exile into the United States. Now you're carrying these flags of your countries that you claimed victimized you. You're carrying these flags in the streets of LA in opposition of the United States Army now and our police officers. You are now declaring war. And that's going to fuel this even further. And I pray that people will now just go home. Go home and follow the rule of order. If you want to get back into the country, go through the process again. But don't let your life come to this, because it's not worth it. I can understand if legislation was, you were trying to push legislation in the same way that Black Americans tried to push during civil rights. See, there's a difference there. Black people were getting killed during civil rights because we wanted civil rights to be passed not only for ourselves but for others. These protests that are happening in Los Angeles, this is just an opposition for people to stay in the country, to stay as day laborers. This is not for more than themselves. This is just to stay in this country to remain as day laborers. You have to organize yourselves, and you have to push for legislation to help secure the immigration process for the countries that are coming into the United States, that are helping construction and hotel services and other areas. But you have to have legislation to pass, and you can't depend on the 14th Amendment anymore, because that's for African Americans. Being born, birthright citizenship is for African Americans. It has to be a new legislation passed for immigration moving forward. So I hope that they go home, because this is getting ready to be very ugly. You heard it here first. I hope they go home.